After only 75 days in office, the government has made good on its commitment of delivering sustainable housing solutions. Over 350 citizens of Regions 4 and 5 received titles and transports for lands during the Housing Ministry's Dream Realized Housing Initiative. At the opening, His Excellency Dr. Mohammed Irfan Ali outlined the mechanism through which the government plans to create sustainable housing to distribute at least 50,000 house lots within his first term in office. Expanding connectivity and affordability were two of the main areas first addressed.
It is about connectivity, connecting our country. It is about creating new areas of density. We cannot talk about sustainability in a housing program if we cannot create areas of density. Areas of density create demand. Demand creates job opportunity. It creates new growth pole, new tongues. And importantly, a program that lends itself to affordability. Because of the shift in our economic prospect, things can become overpriced very easily. That is why it's very important for the government to embrace a program with the private sector, creating the enabling environment with the right set of incentives that will ensure the issue of affordability is addressed.
While a transportation plan is on the cards to lead to an infrastructural network that connects communities, the head of state said that discussions are also on the way for the establishment of a diaspora housing fund.
There is great potential in creating a diaspora fund that can be utilized in a sector like the housing sector. And this is also under consideration at the moment, creating a diaspora housing fund. Because they get 0.5% interest at prime, right, Chester? And if they have an investment that gives you even 1.5% return or 2% return, then we are creating a new market and we are creating new access to capital. This is the vision. Housing is not only about house lots and homes, There's a comprehensive set of policies that has to be developed.
Further, His Excellency pointed to paying attention to providing sustainable housing for Guyanese migrants returning from Venezuela and citizens in hinterland communities. For the latter, the President said subsidized housing is being pursued.
The hinterland, subsidized housing was not only about creating homes, but it has to be linked to job creation, better services in terms of power and water, and community life. And we have already moved in advancing the service level. By January next year, we are hoping to have at least 30,000 home solar units to go to the hinterland communities.
Minister of Housing and Water, the Honorable Colin Crowell, noted that the distribution of land titles reflects on the government's commitment to fulfill its promises.
Those promises have become reality under your government, the PPPC government, which is committed to delivering to all Guyanese the dream of owning your own home. The housing challenge in Guyana is one of the most significant thrusts of the government. And we are going to ensure that the quest of every Guyanese to own his or her own is realized.
Meanwhile, Minister within the Ministry of Housing and Water, the Honorable Suzanne Rodriguez, said that moving forward, Guyana will be taking the lead in the housing sector.
But our government is committed to exploring all opportunities which will allow us to provide lots and homes in communities with proper roads, drainage, water, electricity, streetlights, recreational and shopping centers, with the aim to transform the landscape of our country, making it the envy of the Caribbean and South America.
Samantha Richards was among one of the first persons to see her dream realized with the acquisition of a land title. Overcome with joy, the mother is elated that her years of being a tenant are now over.
$50,000 rent is not easy. So I'm grateful and I'm thankful for this. I am so happy. I was waiting for a long period, and I give God grace and thanks that I got you today. I want to thank the housing ministers, and I want to thank the president and the staff at work so hard for me to get my goal.
Another gratified mother expressed that this means a lot to her since she also pays rent.
I can get a start to do what I have to do because I've been paying rent for years, and I think it's time I enjoy it.
For Colette Barton, who waited 6 years for her land title, her opportunities are now endless as she plans for a family.
It's a door key. This is a key to my life, and I'm grateful for this moment to achieve this, to start my life from now, because I'm having 3 kids, and it's a moment to meet to this level so my children can take pattern and they can go ahead and put in for the land and be a homeowner too.
The young mother plans to construct the foundation on her property at Peters Hall, after which she intends to approach the financial institutions to build her home. Meanwhile, Dioki Goberdan breathed a sigh of relief as she explained that she had been waiting for years for this moment.
Waiting for this long since president in housing. When him there, I got to and I get a house lot. But now I had to move out from the reserve for me there. And when I move out, I didn't know some house that been there for me. Oh, thank God. And when me going back and we go back to the housing, then and tell me my house that they're here for me. So I said, thank God. So me getting diamond, 76 Black X in the 17th Street. Me get.
The next move for Dioki is to pursue a small loan.
I can take my same pension and pay for it. My children might help me. I make a little wood house, yes.
After securing the transport for his land, another citizen, Otter Witherspoon, explained that this will now give him a legacy to leave for his future generations.
And now I got the opportunity and I give thanks because I don't know how long more I'll be here, so the children could enjoy the benefits of my labor.
The services of the local banks, insurance companies, the Guyana Water Incorporated, internet companies, and other important services were also available at the event. The Dream Realized Housing Initiative continues on Saturday.